Hello Aries, and welcome to Tarot University's channel. I am going to be doing a reading, a love reading for you. The love reading is going to be from now until April 10th. I'm going back to my 9-card spread that I was doing normally before, and I am going to be doing the clarifications on it like I normally do. So anyway, let's see here. I wanted to say that this video is for people that have their rising sign, their moon, Venus, or sun sign, naturally, in Aries. And also, don't forget that they can be swapped out. If your partner's energy sounds more like yours and yours sounds more like theirs, just swap them out. And the reading should make sense to you, okay? I think that's it. Today is the 22nd, and Saturn is moving today. It's leaving Capricorn and it's going into Aquarius today. So we'll see what that does, okay? Maybe good things. Hopefully some good things will come of it. Okay, so let's get started. Going to be doing the Starman Tarot cards here. I've already been shuffling, so I won't need to do a lot of shuffling. Aries. What's going on with Aries from now until April 10th? April 10th for Aries. The first card out will be your card, Aries. They'll give your energies. And then the second card is your person that you have your eye on, or the person that you're in a commitment with, whether it's a marriage or just any kind of commitment. And then the third card is the two of your energies together, okay? And then there'll be more cards, and then I'll explain them as we go. But it is a 9-card spread. Okay, let's see what the first card is that comes out here. And I do have the 3 of Wands for your energy, Aries, okay? Partner has the King of Cups in reverse. And you have, or both of you have together, your energies together is the Wheel of Fortune and the reverse. Okay. Okay, Aries, let's see what's going on with you. So you have the 3 of Wands. Excuse me, the 2 of Wands. Okay, the 2 of Wands in reverse. God, I'm not talking right. The 2 of Wands straight up. Better just start showing you the pictures. I want to be clear. Okay, so it's a 2 of Wands straight up. This energy, which I am going to clarify, is that of somebody that's contemplating on embarking on a new venture or embarking on a new way of doing something. Okay, you're in pre-contemplation about something being different. It's a fire sign, the 2 of Wands, and so it speaks to having a passion to move maybe in a different direction with your passions, okay? Not knowing which way to go is what I'm getting from this card. It's almost like, do I go left or do I go right from this particular card? Okay, this could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy that you're carrying. Okay, I'm getting the 9 of Swords in the reverse. And I'm getting the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. And I'm getting the Hermit card. Okay, Aries. So let's look at this. So I feel like maybe you, Aries, are thinking about moving off in your mind only right now, thinking about moving in a different direction financially or in a new direction where you moving in a new passion toward something new that would lead to you picking up your finances, making your finances better, making your finances um, be more bountiful or more having excess of money. You know, you're wanting to move into a direction that will bring in more bounty of plenty, just a lot more money in the future. Okay, something that you can start out. But I see that you're like kind of hesitant and you're kind of wobbly right now about the idea. You recently have been up in your head about a lot of things, worried, I see. Deep in contemplation mode, worried about which way you should go with a certain situation on a financial endeavor. Something that either you wanted to do or something that you wanted to do and it didn't work out, or something that you still want to do and haven't done yet. Shut that door, please. Thank you. Um, is been in your you've been up in your head about it. Okay, so you still may be in contemplation over it, but you're not as worried about it as much right now. Um, I'm almost leaning toward that you're not going to start something new because it looks like you were up in your head thinking about which path should I take? Should I go with learning new skills or should I go with the skills that I already know and just go that way and build myself on what I already know? Or should I go get new skills and build on that as I get my skills more defined? And I'm seeing that you're coming out of that worried mode where you're having, you know, a lot of anxiety and worried thoughts about it. And you're in more of just staying where you're at and not starting something new right now. Okay? You still do have the Two of Wands here, so it's still there. The energy is still there. Uh, but right now, what I see you're leaning toward is more like, let me just sit still. You're just sitting still. You put the pause button on. It's not the Hangman, but it's the Hermit. So you're in contemplation over it. Okay? But I'm leaning toward that you don't want to start anything new right now. Okay? All right, like a new skill, like going back to school or getting some kind of training or anything like that right now. Okay, and this is a love reading, but I had to read that. That came out. So let's see what your partner or the person that you have your feelings toward. It has the King of Cups in reverse. So let's see what's going on with that. It's like somebody that may be not giving a lot of love out to you or towards you. Somebody that may be hiding their emotions. Could be somebody that's being excessively drinking, you know, someone that's to hide their emotions. They're going into something kind of excessive to block their true feelings. I got a lot of cards here. Yeah, they got the Two of Cups in the reverse with the King of Cups in the reverse. Um, okay. So this person that you got your eye on, for you singles or for you that are married, I'm getting this person is feeling kind of like maybe there's been a fallout between the two of you if you're in a relationship or married. Like there's been some kind of a fallout for some reason. And maybe because there's been this fallout, which I don't know what caused it yet, but they're kind of feeling like they're been pushed to the side a little bit. And they're feeling really, really, they're up in their head. They're just feeling guilty. They're feeling blindsided. They're feeling um, like they don't know which is the next step they should take. Like, what should I do now? It's almost like being up in your head and being um, with a lot of pain, a lot of painful thoughts, a lot of guilt, a lot of um, beating yourself up, like they're beating themselves up, is what I'm getting. I feel like something happened, but you both. This is for couples, people that are in marriage or in a commitment. There's been some kind of a fallout. Something happened between the two of you. Your person's feeling kind of pushed aside, and they're up in their head feeling like maybe they did something wrong, or they're feeling guilty. Um, Something's mentally, their thoughts are really negative right now about maybe they're beating themselves up in their with their thoughts, and they just want to. I'm getting like they just want to kind of run away or charge towards you and try to make things right. Is what I'm getting. They either want to run away and just say forget it, this is too painful, or they want to charge. Some of them want to charge towards you, Aries, and um, have success with you. Okay, one of the two scenarios. There's going to be two different scenarios for different Aries out there for sure, and that's what I'm getting for your partner, this person. Okay, so let's look at the two of your energies together is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it looks like, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there might be some karma being played out here. Some things that need to be looked at. Things that are coming back around from things that were done in the past that we're now having to face is the Wheel of Fortune to me in reverse. It's almost like what you did before. So what you sow, so shall you reap type feeling is what I get from the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's a time when the universe is kind of not on your side. It's a time when things don't happen real easy. It's like walking against a tide. You'll have the feeling of like walking against the force. Like the force is coming this way and you're trying to walk this way, but it's pushing you back. It's like not going to make it easy for you because it's trying to get you to look at things that maybe you have to go through, the two of you, that you have to face, okay? And for singles as well, for single Aries as well, right? These all apply to singles as well. So if there hasn't been a falling out between singles, because maybe you haven't had a relationship in a long time, or you haven't had a boyfriend or a girlfriend in a long time, it looks like it's not a really good time right now. Like this, whoever it is that you're going to end up with or attract or be with or that you got your eye on may have gone through a falling out with their partner and they are feeling like crap and they're wanting to run away. Okay, so you may run into someone that just came out of a relationship for the singles. Okay, Now the two of your energies together, you're both going through kind of a time of the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, so I do have the Ace of Wands out here on the table to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay, so I have the Moon, I have the Ace of Swords, and I have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse. So between the couples, I'm getting that like you still have a lot of passion for each other, right? There's still a lot of passion for each other, but something's happened between the two of you because of there's some kind of secret being withheld or information being withheld, or somebody doesn't want to speak their truth about something because the Moon card's here and they're not, I've got the Ace of Swords, so they're not speaking about it. They're keeping it to themselves. One of you or both of you could be doing this to each other in this relationship, okay? But I am seeing that there still is a lot of passion between the two of you, even though you're going through this fallout of something that happened here, which we don't know what it is yet, but that's what's going on between your energies. So even though you are having, you're feeling like things are working against your relationship, like, oh, you know, should we stay in this relationship because there's so many things bad happening and maybe the universe doesn't want us to be in this relationship. It's like a time when you need to go back and reflect on what was the foundation that this relationship, how was this relationship built? What was the main foundation and reason for the two of you coming together? Was it love, or did you just come together for another reason and maybe fell in love after? But whatever it is, the universe wants you to go back and look at that. Look at different things of why you came together. What was your intentions, yours and the other person's? And, you know, it's time to deal with if there was any reason for deceit or anything like that needs to be looked at. I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying that would be a time that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse would have you look at something like that. I see the two of you aren't really discussing things right now with each other, and you're holding things back from each other with the Moon card there. But there is a lot of passion between the two of you. I can say that, Aries. There's a lot of passion still. Okay, so now I'm going to look at Aries' desires for this relationship. And I have the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay, so Aries, you're wanting to stay in this relationship and keep it. And you want commitment. You want the family life. You want it all. You want this person in your life, and you want commitment, and you want the perfect relationship, right? You want, well, maybe not perfect. Nothing's perfect, but you want that commitment. Okay, so why is the Ten of Cups here in Aries' desire? That's having all your emotions fulfilled, feeling happy, just so content in the relationship. I'm getting the Four of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. And I'm getting the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. So your desire is here, Aries, is to, you know, have a complete family life with this person. And for singles, you're looking for someone that you can settle down with. You want a commitment. You have the Four of Swords, and you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and in the reverse you have the Hierophant. Okay, so your desire is to, you know, you're ready. You're ready for this. For the singles, you're ready for commitments, what I'm getting for you Aries out there. Your desire is to not be unhappy, to be out there unfulfilled, maybe doing things in excess, partying in excess for some of you Aries out there. For the couples, I'm getting that you don't, you want this relationship to sustain. You want to keep it. You're unhappy without it, is what I'm getting for the married people and the commitment people. And you don't want to lose this commitment. You want this commitment. You don't want this commitment to go south. You want, for those that are married and in a commitment already, you don't want this relationship to go south. Your desire is to keep this relationship. Okay? And that's what I'm getting for the Aries desire. For singles, they're wanting commitment. They're tired of the single life. And, the energy is there for you to come up. If you were in some kind of resting mode or some kind of rejuvenation period where you had to pull yourself in and collect your energies and recharge, it looks like you're coming out of that cycle right now. Okay? And it looks like you're ready for commitment. Okay, so it looks like that's what your desire is. So that's really nice. Okay, so let's see what your partner's desire is. And I am getting judgment in the upright for your partner. Okay. Your partner's desire is, without getting the clarifications yet, it looks like your partner wants reconciliation. They want a new start with, those that are in a commitment and married. They want a brand new start. If there's a falling out, which it shows here, they want to bring that back together. Okay, but let's see what the clarification cards say. And for those of you that are single, person that you may have your eye on wants a new start. Okay, it's like they have an old cycle ending with the judgment, and they're ready to start something new. Let bygones be bygones. Forgive whatever happened in the past. Don't bring old relationships into new relationships. Old problems into new relationships. I got the Nine of Pentacles. I got the Death card. And I got the Sun for your partner, for whoever you got your eye on. So they're wanting rejuvenation in their life. They're ready for some kind of a rejuvenation in their love life for the singles. And for the married and in commitment, they want to renew or rejuvenate this relationship. Okay. They want that transformation in this relationship with the Death card there. They're wanting a transformation, something new to start between the two of you, a new way of being with each other. Nine of Pentacles, they want that happy life where the two of you are kind of like independent. This type of person that I'm getting wants maybe to be in a relationship where they are not treated like they're in a prison. It kind of sounds harsh. Just to make a point, I said that. They want to be in a relationship where both of you are independent and you're both able to bring in maybe your own resources into the relationship. You both have your own hobbies, desires, and not so much reliant on the other person to make you happy type relationships, what I'm getting. And they want happiness. They do want happiness. Okay, they have the Sun here, the Sun card. They're looking for happiness right now. And those that are married, they're looking for happiness and they want a rejuvenation in this marriage. They're willing to go through the transformation for whatever happened here. Now, this can speak for some of you. I have to always give the bad too. This can speak to some of those that are in a long-standing commitment and a marriage. This can speak to this person wanting, with the Judgment card here, to have like an ending to a cycle, uh, and with the Death card here, having something end. And then the Nine of Pentacles tells me that maybe they want to live single. So maybe they're wanting to end the relationship. They're wanting they're wanting to live the single life for a while, or they're wanting to live the single life and be independent on their own, and that would bring them happiness. Okay, so there's going to be two scenarios in this case. There's going to be the ones that want to rejuvenate the relationship in the marriage and the commitment, and have you be more independent, both of you, not relying on each other so much to make each other happy, type thing, but making your own selves happy and then sharing it with each other. And that will bring the sunshine, the Sun card. Okay, so it's going to be those two different scenarios. So let's look at the blocks. Let's see what the blocks are for Aries. I do have the Strength card here in the reverse for you, Aries, for a block. So, the Strength card speaks of, let me switch decks now so I can have plenty of cards to pick from, so that we get all the answers we need. Excuse my voice, I did get over a flu I had. It wasn't the coronavirus. I only had it for like a 24-hour flu. Yesterday I felt really sick. I thought I was going to go in. I thought, I have a sore throat, I have a really pounding headache. I started to feel nauseated. If I didn't lay down, I was getting dizzy. I thought, oh my God, if this gets any worse, I'm going down and getting tested. And then I took ibuprofen. I'm not saying that people should take ibuprofen. I'm not pushing that one in any way, shape, or form. But I happened to take ibuprofen last night and had a good night's sleep. And then this morning I woke up feeling pretty good. So yes, headache's gone. Sore throat's there a little bit, but everything else is fine. So let's go back to the Strength card in the reverse for your blocked position. So you're being blocked a little bit here, Aries, on your energy level. Your energy is being blocked, and especially with that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it's kind of can do that. It's like it's not working for you, the universe, at this time. Sometimes that can bring you down when things aren't going the way you want it to, and it can zap your energy. Okay, so let's get some clarification cards here. So I did get the Ace of Swords in the reverse again for your, you had it up here between the two of you, that not talking to this person. So you're being blocked. The Knight of Pentacles, wanting to go out and, maybe work on something, maybe deliver some kind of message to someone. And you have the King of Wands here. So, what I'm getting is you're not communicating with this person. This is for the people in commitments. You're not communicating with this person about the problem. It's like the message isn't being relayed to each other about what the issue is. Maybe you both know what it is. And I'm feeling like, the King of Wands here is you, Aries, with the fire sign here. This could be, I'm not sure what this card is, I think it's Leo, but it could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. And this is you in the reading here, Aries. So I feel like you're being blocked from feeling like yourself, like your normal dynamic Aries self, that is very, very capable of getting things done and making things move, getting deadlines done, getting goals completed, moving forward, always with a lot of energy. And you're being blocked here with Strength. So I feel like you're not feeling like yourself right now. I feel like you're not really talking much about it to anyone, or at least not talking about it to this individual that you've had a falling out with. And I'm thinking that it has something to do with money, um, as well, because I do have the Knight of Pentacles here, in the reverse, not offering, not you feel like you're being blocked from being offered opportunities, um, to move forward with money, to move forward with maybe, um, your goals, your ambitions. That's what I'm getting. And so that may be what the fallout was with this person. I don't know. Um, but I do see that there's like with a soulmate or something here, with a soulmate with the Two of Cups in reverse. Um, somebody is feeling, left out. Okay. So let's do your partner's blocks. And I do have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords in reverse. So they are up in their head thinking about what they should do. And they're feeling very blocked. This person's feeling very blocked with what they should do. That's what I'm getting so far. Why is the Two of Swords here for Aries partner or singles person that they have their eye on? Two of Swords. What are you doing here in the block position? Okay, so it looks like they're trying to decide. They want to manifest. They're trying to decide what to manifest. It's like they don't know what they want to manifest, is what I'm getting. Um, they want to manifest something, and they're having a hard time right now making up their mind what it is. They're being blocked, because they want the Ten of Cups. And they feel like they're being blocked from working on it. Maybe it's because the two of you aren't talking about things. This fallout, with the fallout, you're being blocked. They're kind of feeling left out. With the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like they're feeling like they're being blocked from working on, the situation. Is there any hope? Will there be any reason to work on this relationship? If I keep working on this relationship, is it going to change things? Will I ever have the Ten of Cups, happiness again? If they had it with you already, right? You were married or you're in a commitment. What should I manifest? What should I do? How should I move forward toward this person that maybe they hurt you, Aries? So they're kind of in contemplation mode right now. They're like wondering what they should do. With the Two of Swords, they're like of two different thoughts. Should I do this or should I do this? I don't know what to do here. And they're being blocked from figuring it out, what they should do, because they want to do something. They want to move things back together with you, Aries. That's what I'm getting. And they're worried about it. And they're not happy. I'm seeing that they're not happy about it. Okay, let's do your outcome, Aries. And I have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Your outcome is equality. Well, that's what that card stands for anyway. You're wanting something where there's, even give and take, okay? You're wanting, somebody to give. You're wanting someone to give just as much as you're giving. You want the balance. You want balance. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. You want balance, the give and take. I see that you were hurt really bad. Maybe that's what happened in this relationship with the Two of Cups in the reverse. Looks like somebody backstabbed or betrayed you, or somebody will backstab and betray you because this is your outcome. I think it's already happened because it looks like you're getting over it. It looks like you thought things were even between you. Your outcome's showing me the Six of Pentacles. You thought you were both treating each other the same way, with the same respect and with the same, you were both on the same page. And then I feel like, you had a rude awakening that wasn't true, that scenario wasn't true. Something ended in your mind. Like, I believe that, me and my relationship, we're treating each other the same. I'm treating him or her the same, and vice versa, right? And then that was brought to you, maybe in the recent past, you had a awakening that somebody stabbed you in the back or did something, lied, cheated, stabbed you in the back, something you didn't see coming. And your outcome is you're getting over it. Okay, it's ending. The pain is beginning to end. Let's come to an ending. And you also have the Two of Swords. You're deciding on what you should do. Which way do I move now? What should I do? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I just stay in the relationship and protect my heart and act like and not look very closely at things? Like back away and not look too closely and just let things be the way they are and not worry, is what I'm seeing for your outcome. Should I not rely on things being equal between us? Should I, that cycle's ended. Now I know that I have been backstabbed. I'm coming out of it. Now, do I just want to go forward and let things be the way they are, knowing that, this person hurt me and could hurt me in the future? Should I just go forward and act like not look too close, not worry about it, and just move forward with this person? Or what should I do? It's like you're wondering what you should do. Okay. Do I go left or do I go right? What should I do? I feel like you're coming to, you're in contemplation mode of what you should do, is what I'm getting. Now, I do have for their outcome, they have the Nine of Cups, okay? So they do have the Nine of Cups here for their outcome. So I feel like this person, whoever it is, we spoke about their desire could go either of two ways here, Aries. It could go that they, that in their desired position, that they could go where they wanted rejuvenation with you and to start the relationship over on an even grounding. Or it could go where they want to have a new start in that relationship with you, and then have a new start with the Death card here, with have a new start with someone else, maybe, potentially, or at least end it with you with the Death card. And then they have the Nine of Pentacles here, which speaks of maybe, going out on their own and being self-sufficient and just doing their own thing and being happy. This person could have Leo in their chart. And then, they're being blocked from feeling like they're ever going to be happy in a family situation. They're being blocked in feeling that they can manifest happiness in a family situation. They're being blocked from deciding what they should do. And they're being blocked from feeling like, should I work on this anymore? Is it really going to get me anywhere if I do? Right? That was in their block position. So now they're coming up with the Nine of Cups, which is maybe being happy going it alone, being alone. Okay. So let's see what the clarification cards say. This is not going to go for all Aries, I know. Don't forget, this person is feeling left out in the cold. This person feels pushed away from you. Like, I don't know what they did or whatever happened between the two of you that caused something to have a fallout. But this person is really feeling shoved out, kind of like a piranha around you. Okay, kind of like somebody that's not looked at like they're being liked by you. They don't feel liked by you right now. And they're feeling like, should I stay on this Eight of Swords or should I just take off with this Chariot and get the heck out of here, right? So now over here, what I'm getting so far is I did get the Six of Wands, which they're thinking like, well, if I just go out and live single and do it on my own, or at least maybe not like wanting a single life, but just if I just go live on my own, maybe I'll be happier. And yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting, for some of you Aries out there, this may be, some of you may be ending over at some. I'm going to say some, so don't get mad at me if it's not resonating with you, but I have to say what I'm getting, what the cards are giving me. And I'm getting that there's going to be some relationships out there that, it doesn't have to be a breakup forever, but I'm getting that it looks like there's going to be a breakup for some of you. Okay, so what I'm getting is their outcome shows me that the Nine of Cups, living, being happy on their own, right? Single. Feeling like that, they're much better off, and they feel like they have their self-esteem intact, and people are looking at them differently when they're on their own versus, maybe living with you and in a commitment with you, and then not making you happy is making them feel, like this, like they're not successful. And so maybe they're feeling more success. They're thinking that their outcome is like, maybe I would be more successful if I was on my own, and because I can't meet these expectations that are being put on me, or I've hurt this person because I did something by stabbing them in the back, and I'm never going to be forgiven. So maybe I should just go on my way so that I can have some success, at least some, out there, and feel happy. I won't feel like I'm out, ostracized, thrown away. Maybe I should just move on, is what they're thinking. It's going to be for some, not all, that's for sure, but that's their outcome. Okay, so it doesn't mean that they actually have to physically go and do this, but this is their outcome, is showing me that they're kind of really leaning that way. Some of them will actually do it for sure with the cards here, and some of them will really be leaning that way and on the verge of doing it. Okay, so that was your reading, Aries. Wasn't that great of a reading, but some of you needed to hear it. Hopefully, knowing how the other person feels, you're going to have to decide what you want to do. You do have the Two of Swords here to decide what you want to do. You're going to have to decide, am I going to forgive this person and stay with them and forgive them and take away the feeling of being pushed aside and not liked, or am I just going to start over myself? Okay, so that will be your decision, Aries. Anyway, that was your reading. Thank you for visiting Tarot University. I enjoyed giving you your reading, and please do like, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Blessings.